Hi everyone, my name is Moisés Filho and I'm a Brazilian filmmaker which want to spread Brazilian culture around the world. So if you like this idea, please consider to subscribe to the channel and also to like this video here. Don't forget to hit the bell and to share with all your friends. So now that I've said everything, let's start it. First movie we're gonna talk about today is Terra in Transe, made in 1967 by Glauber Rocha. You can also call the movie Land in Anguish. Glauber Rocha was famous by his statement, an idea in your head and a camera in your hand, and also for being the creator of a movement known as Cinema Novo in Brazil. His film was censored by the military government and provoked critics between the left and the right wing. It was a moment of chaos on politics. The film started to get in trouble even before arriving the cinemas. He was accused by the censors of being primitive, poorly edited, and meaningless, in addition to being forbidden by the church. Unfortunately, 53 years since this movie came out and still seems actual. The whole movie is available for free on YouTube and it has English subtitles. So I will leave you the link right on the description below.
A pátria é intocável, a família é sagrada, a minha esperança é sol que brilha mais.
So the second movie we're gonna talk about today is MACUNAÍMA, made in 1969 by Joaquim Pedro de Andrade.
No fundo do mato virgem, houve um silêncio tão grande, escutando o murmurejo do Urariquera que...
Here we will get to know the adventures of the characterless anti-hero. Some people hate him, some people love him, but it's for sure a great representation of Brazil. MACUNAÍMA is ugly and it's lazy, born in the middle of the jungle, and on his journey he will always find the easiest and the dirtiest way to get what he wants. The feeling you're gonna have watching these movies is that the author got the little bits of every characteristics from Brazilians and he threw in a blender. So it's a huge compilation of myths, of legends, traditions of our culture. By understanding MACUNAÍMA, I'm sure you understand Brazilian politics and our government. So MACUNAÍMA is also available for free with English subtitles on YouTube, so I'm gonna leave the link on the description below. Go watch it. The third movie we're gonna talk about today is ABC of Strike, ABC da Greve, the name in Portuguese. It was made in 1990 by Leon Risman.
Nós vamos voltar a trabalhar! E se não for cumprido o nosso pedido, nós paramos outra vez!
And the main reason I think you should watch this movie is because you're gonna understand the very first beginning of our ex-president Luiz Inácio Lula da Silva. He was the leader of a huge group of workers with around 180,000 people that were planning to do the first work strike out of the factories. With this documentary, you'll be able to see the workers' point of view and also the repression by the police on them. The movie is available with English subtitles for free on YouTube. So I'm gonna leave the link right on the description below, so go watch it. The first movie we're gonna talk about today is 4 Days for September, made in 1997 by Bruno Barreto.
Bom, eu sou a companheira Maria, membro da direção do Movimento Revolucionário 8 de Outubro, o MR8. O MR8 é uma organização com muitos serviços prestados contra a ditadura militar no Brasil. Muitos dos nossos companheiros já caíram, alguns estão mortos, e outros sofrem bárbaras torturas nas mãos de militares.
The movie is going to show us the story of a kidnapping of the American ambassador by a revolutionary group, the MRA. Brazil reached the height of military dictatorship after December 1968, when was approved the Institutional Act number 5 that provokes radical censorship to the press and also the loss of civil rights. Countless militants were being arrested and tortured, and they've tried to find a way to get them free. So the story is based in facts and also involves our ex-president Dilma Rousseff and a great journalist called Fernando Gabeira. The movie ran on that year for the best foreigner movie on Oscar. So you can find that movie to watch on a platform that calls Looke.
In my personal opinion,
na opinião pessoal dele,
my country should not support governments that are not democratically elected.
The next movie we're gonna talk about here is Elite Squad 2, and it was made in 2010 by José Padilha.
O meu nome é Roberto Nascimento. Eu sou tenente-coronel da Polícia Militar do Estado do Rio de Janeiro. Eu dediquei 21 anos da minha vida à polícia. De modo que não é fácil o que eu vou dizer aqui agora, mas a verdade é que a PM do Rio tem que acabar.
Captain Nascimento on the first movie used to be the leader of Elite Squad, which killed many traffickants on favelas. So on the second movie he was invited to be the Secretary of Public Security, and he'll get to know that the enemy within. So with this film you will get to understand well how militias works in favelas of Brazil and most of the problems we are having with our current government. This movie has one of the biggest box office in the history of national cinema and also ran in great festivals like the Oscar and Berlinale. It's available for you to watch on Google Play and also on Apple TV.
Qual é, Rocha? O bagulho é tu como? Se adiantar, dá uma aliviada na minha comunidade, pô, sem neurose.
quem foi que disse que a comunidade é tua?
The next movie I'm gonna talk about here is BACURAU, made in 2019 by Kleber Mendonça Filho and Juliano Dornelles.
So this is BACURAU.
Quem nasce em Bacurau é o quê?
É gente.
Residents of a small village in Brazil called Bacurau discovered that their community is no longer on the map. So gradually they've noticed that something strange is going on, like drones were flying through the sky, foreigners arrived in the city, cars started to get shot and corpses began to appear. This is definitely some of our most precious movies made on the last years. It's a perfect resume of our politics in a smaller version. There is an intruder with many interests, a mayor who's perfectly represented, and a population that has no other options unless to find a way to protect themselves. The movie shook the whole Brazil and were shown in many festivals including Oscar, Cannes and Munich. It's available for you to watch on Tele, Cine and also on Google Play. The last movie we're gonna talk about here is The Edge of Democracy, made in 2019 by Petra Costa.
Eu e a democracia brasileira temos quase a mesma idade. Eu achava que nos nossos 30 e poucos anos estaríamos pisando em terra firme.
With this movie, you will be able to see the whole impeachment process of our ex-president and the rise of an authoritarian government in our country. So it's crucial if you want to understand of our actual political crisis, the moment that the anger and the lies took over. Trust me, you never want to see any of those things happening to your country. It's just a shame. The film was nominated for the Oscar 2020 in the category of Best Documentary and was featured on the New York Times list of the best films of the year. It's available on Netflix for you to watch.
Presidente destituído, presidente preso. A nossa democracia tá desmoronando.
So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to subscribe, to like this video, to share with all your friends, the friends that love Brazil, they love the friends that want to learn Portuguese. So comment here below if you have any doubts or if you maybe have some ideas for other videos. I see you next time, guys, and that's it.